Good afternoon. First off, I want to say if you're keeping up with my videos, you're awesome. I'm pumping out a lot of videos. These messages really come from a divine place. And like I always reiterate, it's not my own mind. I'm not making all this up. There is a heavenly entity that works with me. If you guys get it, you get it. So today, it was just a very interesting, this was just a thought process. Maybe it was a message underneath. But it was regarding life algorithms and how to understand when you have kind of sort of cursed yourself with an algorithm. And algorithms, if you don't understand what it means or how to define it, or even to identify if you're in one or if you created it, let's just say, here's the best way to explain an algorithm. You see pigeons on the sidewalk, right? You take a piece of bread and you throw that piece of bread anywhere you want. One pigeon sees it eventually, then 2, 3, 4, then you got 20, and then so on and so forth until there's nothing else. But amongst that algorithm, what people don't really understand or are aware of, there is sometimes karma. I don't want to say duality, because that's a big word, but I would say there's karma within an algorithm. If it is a negative statement and other people agree, they will attach themselves to that algorithm. If it's a positive, let's say a story was positive on the news, and you had like 4 or 5 people who share that story, but sometimes those algorithms are only alive in existence for such a time before, boom, something else comes into play, and it amplifies vibration or it decreases vibration. So the more intense the frequency of the story or whatever it is, the longer the vibration. And then usually you see the decrease of a vibration if a frequency wasn't strong enough. So I was in a very interesting place today because I guess I'll just be very personal about it. I like to date. I love getting to know people. I'm on a journey to find a soul partner. I don't want to say soul mate because I've had 2 and they're great, and one is not here anymore and one is. I've had a twin flame and that's not going too well. But anyways, I'm on this journey to find a good companion in this road of destiny. And it doesn't really mean like relationship. It could be just a really close friend, a colleague, an ally, a counterpart in this war, right? So it seems as though when I just recently moved to where I live, every single one of my closest relationships are being ripped apart. And I don't like to be accountable for my actions, but I think because other people feed other algorithms, it allows them to treat me a different way. Or because the world is so fueled with so much political bullshit and mayhem and drama that it has smothered the minds of those who can think freely for themselves. It's sad what the distortion has done to our economy. There are more people waking up, more people walking in their truth and coming to a great understanding of what's actually happening. But at the same token, there's still a lot more who just are completely blind and distorted, and they feed off the white noise. And if people believe the reptilian theory, it really does exist, because there's people who just love to feed off of their own sorrow and their own depression and their own stress, and you can give them all kinds of resolutions and answers, and they just don't want it. They love that frequency of sorrow and don't want to be accountable for putting themselves there. It's sad. But so I recently was dating someone, and I don't know what the hell. And it seems as though, like, there comes a period of time, and it usually is this time of year, where I meet someone, we're talking for a great deal of a month, 2 months, 3 months, a season. And for some reason, when it gets really great, something does not gel, and I'm let go. And it's not because of all the things that I'm disclosing. It's really about the person disclosing too much and trying to force me into their world of understanding. But at the same time, like, I have my own understanding. But I never dispute with people on that level. What's yours is yours, and what's mine is mine. However, we're in a reality where we have to figure out how to share, and how we're both correct, and how can we both work together. And if you can't build a bridge, things are not going to work out. They're going to fall apart. So I don't know what's going on with the current person that I'm talking to, so I guess it's over, because I haven't really had communication, affectionate, and all that good stuff. So sorry, I went over a bump. So I thought maybe I need to go back in time, in my own timeline, when I did this to somebody. And it was my first relationship. And I am still cordial with the person today. And so I just thought, you know what? Maybe I need to, like, heal the situation. Maybe I need to inquire questions, so that way this person can open their heart and open their channels of forgiveness. And actually, maybe we both can build a bridge again to resolving our own algorithms, our own, what's responding to us all the time as physical beings is a result of our physical actions when we were younger. It's true. Oh, yes. I didn't realize that till this morning. I said, you know, the person currently is treating me exactly how I treated my first relationship. And I was so insecure, and I was so nervous, and I was scared to go to hell and all this stuff. And, you know, I had to come out the closet. I just didn't know what to do. I was in love with someone, but then I wasn't fully equipped to deal with the stifling and the opposite of narcissism, where it's like, I feel bad about this and I feel bad about that, and I can't give this and I want to give that, but I can't. All that resistance of just being myself is what the reflection are coming back onto me about in my current relationships. Because it's been 6 years ago I was engaged, and I thought I was going to get married. Woohoo! And then runaway groom. Yeah, I lived with my partner. Actually, my partner lived with me, and yeah, and he just disappeared. He didn't say, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore, I don't love you. He just disappeared. And for 8 months, I was sitting in a bed, wondering, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And then trying to figure out how to get over this person who's never said anything to you, and then trying to fall in love again. It was a big mess. But finally I confronted the person. I found them randomly on the street one day, and I just said, you know what? I was selfish. I was about myself more than being about our relationship. And I apologize for being selfish. I was too focused on people making me happy. And it took for me to lose the greatest thing at that time for me to understand it's not about me. So Anyways, if that could show you what I've done to my life algorithm, what's been occurring is every time that there's love, there's departure and separation and non-communication. So I have to feed an algorithm in my life where I have to start putting out healing words and resolving unhealed situations so I can manifest loving, permanent relationships that are coming. So I hope this inspires somebody. And something's going down over here. Things always happen when I press. This is why I like pressing record. If you guys don't see, if you guys don't know Los Angeles, I'm at the Beverly Center. And police just grabbed this guy and threw him on the ground. Anyways, I'll let you all go. Hope this message sees you well. I love you all. And stay tuned. I'll see you later. Bye. Fix those past open-ended wounds. Heal them. Seal them up. Patch them up. If you can always go back to a timeline where you're able to extend your compassion for someone, do it. It's the best way to change your future. And if I could do it, and I'm seeing results already, you can do it too. Alrighty. Talk to you later. Bye.